Okay, let's try this one more time. I hope I don't experience any technical difficulties now. Anyways, let's make a card today using the sketch features, but we're going to print them. We're going to make them a PNC just to make our life easier when we are making cards. So let's go right to studio. Oh, okay, this is my file. I opened it already. I have a square card, roughly is 4.5 by 4.5. Then I have my envelope. I always save with my card the matching size envelope just to make my life easier when I have to make a card at the last minute, that happens. And then this giraffe, I got it a long time ago, I think, but I don't remember where at. I'm sorry. And then I have this bow. It's part of a file that I think I got at SBG Cuts, but I'm not 100% sure. I guess any bow will do if you want to do it just like that. And I think the Silhouette online stores have giraffes that are similar, but I don't, of course, well, they're not exactly the same, of course. So here's my signature. Let's get done with that. I'll just drop it somewhere there. That's done. That part is done. Okay, let's start the card. Let's go to the text icon here and welcome little one. And then let me select the font, which is Rochester. Okay, there you go. Oh, I forgot the W. Duh. Okay, there you go. Okay, then I'm gonna select again that because I click somewhere else. Let's make that black inside, black outside. Then let's just make it a print and cut. Print lines right here, second icon. And then I go to the scissors right next to it. I make it a no cut. See, everything on the screen that is gonna get cut when it runs through the Cameo has the outline in red, and anything that is supposed to be just printed is like this lighter gray. So that's how you can double check that everything that you've done so far is fine. Then let's close that window because I don't need it anymore. Everything comes back to the normal colors. And then just a little trick here. I don't know if you know it already. If you double click and I get that square, if you move this larger, let's say you had a bigger sentence, it would go all the way over there. But if you go down, see, the letters are coming down. So since that's the way I'm going to do it, might as well let's keep it like that. Then I'm going to select the whole thing. I'm going to ungroup. Then I'm going to group welcome. And then I'm going to group little one. And then I'm going to do this. Just my taste. Then I'm going to size it. Group it, and then I'm going to size it because that's too big. I think that's about right. And I want it a little bit off to the side, so there you go. Okay. Now I'm going to go to my square. And I'm going to make a square. Right here. Let me show you another thing. If you want a perfect square, you hold down your shift key, as you can see, and as you're dragging your mouse, you get a perfect square. Don't take it out, don't take up the shift key until you're done. You can do the same thing with a circle. Let's put that down so I can show you. If you do a circle, hold the shift key down, see? You're getting a perfect circle. If you didn't hold the shift key down, then the circle would be, however you want. It depends on what you're working on. So anyways, let's get them out of the way. I don't need them. Okay, let's go back to the card. Let me move the welcome little one more like that because I want the line to get them in the middle. Okay. Then I'm gonna go to my knife tool right here, and I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna make a cut here, and I'm gonna make another cut right here. Then I'm gonna go to my arrow. Hopefully I pick only that line. Let me see. Yes, I did. Okay, good. Then we're going to delete that. We don't need it. Then we go to the square again, and we're gonna go make it a sketch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth icon, and then I'm gonna choose continuous. There you go. Now that's print. So let's go to the line. Here I'm gonna make it a print line, and I'm gonna change the line thickness because I tried it already, and if I print it just the way it comes, it's not dark enough, at least not to my liking. So let's make it 1.25, and then also, whoops, I forgot I need to change it to no cut, because if not that thing is gonna cut and I don't want it to cut. Okay, so I'm done there. Let's get out of that window. Let me check the size of my giraffe, because I don't want to make it too big, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to cut it too big. Okay, so I think I can make it slightly bigger. Okay, there you go. And let me see, is the bow still the right size? Let me see. Yeah, okay. So, let me get it out of the way. Actually, let me get it out of the mat, because I don't want to confuse Cameo when it starts cutting. Then I'm gonna group the whole thing to make my life easier again. And I have to make it a print and cut, because if I don't, well, then it's not gonna work. Now it's done. Okay, you have to make sure that your file is not overlapping that gray grid, because if it is, it's not gonna print right. It's not gonna print at all, most likely. So you have to get out of there, out of those lines. Now you have two options. I don't have 12 by 12 paper right now, believe it or not, white. So I'm gonna go to letter size. So let me change to letter size, and I have a problem. The file is not on the page. I have two options. Either I can change it here to landscape, or I can keep it in portrait, select the file, go to this icon, that curvy arrow. I don't memorize things by name. I memorize them by how they look, okay? So I click on that, I go to 90 degrees, the whole thing flipped, and now I can print it like that in my 12 by 12. So I hope you understood, and thanks for watching.